Good morning. Welcome to Pete's Garage. Today is Sunday, January 17th. Today, I'll be working on the fuel system for the Suburban. The fuel system's in and complete, but I haven't pressurized it yet. And so today, I'm going to put some gas in the tank, pressurize it, set the regulator, and then button that all up, and that should be good. So, on to it. The fuel pressure regulator is mounted to the firewall behind the engine, and there's plenty of clearance for it. The engine's never going to hit it, but I still need to get in there and see that fuel pressure reading so that I can set the regulator. I think I'll be all right, but it'll just be a process. I have not yet connected the fuel pump because I've been cycling the key a lot to test the dash and make sure all the computer and starting circuits are working, and I didn't want to have the pump constantly cycling with no fuel in the tank because that's bad for it. And so I'm going to change that today. So I've got 5 gallons of gas. I'm going to put some gas in the tank, and then I'll work on getting that all done. All right, big test. Let's pressurize the system. I'm going to put this right on the regulator and see if there's any leaks. All right, big test. Please work. No drips. I can't see. Let's move that. Oh, there's no fuel pressure. There's no drips because there's no gas. I heard the fuel pump cycle. So, no pressure. Well, we'll try again. So at first we weren't getting any pressure, and now I've got pressure, so we'll see if that works. Let's cycle the key one more time. See if we can get it to pressurize this time now that the system is bled. I don't know if that's the right word, but there we go. All right, let's see if we can get a look at what that says. Oh, it says 40. Well, that's not enough. Oh, that's better. All right. Okay. We have a fuel leak. It is right where it goes into the fuel rail. I haven't figured out if it's the AN fitting or if it's well, it's not that. It's probably, oh, it's in here. Oh, because some idiot decided to not tighten that down. Alright, let's see what we get. Okay, that's tight. That looks to have solved that problem. Let's try that again. Oh, well, that solved that problem. All right. See what happens. That does not want to run. Well, it wants to run. Alright, well, I don't know. It wants to start. I'm sure my problem is fuel delivery. I'm dialing into the pressure I need, but it should at least have enough pressure to fire, but it's not doing it yet. So there's something else that I'm missing. So, keep going. Try real gasoline. Pretty nasty, but I bet it'll run. Well, after troubleshooting my Suburban last night and trying to figure out why it wouldn't start and what my fuel delivery problem was, I did accurately identify that the fuel injectors were not delivering fuel to the engine. It has spark, it has timing, it fires if you pour fuel down the throat, but it will not run. It will not run otherwise. It tries to fire, but it sputters and won't actually catch. So I zeroed in on the injectors. Now, what causes the injectors to not fire when you're doing an LS swap? Well, the first thought is VATs, and that's the road I went down. But after doing a little bit more researching and doing a mea culpa with my programmer, I'm now inclined to think that my fuel injectors had failed because the motor has sat probably for 6 years before trying to fire. And LS injectors don't like to sit for that long. So my next step is to try and clean the injectors. I have bought new injectors off eBay, but I don't have any faith that they're any good. But the price was right, so I'll at least have spares. All right.